Hi everybody, and welcome to my week 1 budget update on transactions that happened between September 1st and September 9th. Today is the 9th that I'm filming this, so we're going to go ahead and go through everything that we have, and I've already listed out all of my transactions. So I'm going to go ahead and start with rent. Came out on the 1st, and cell phone came out on the 1st. I had another vet visit, so I am going to throw that into pet care. And we had trying to figure out how I need to do this, so I need to add one in here that deducts from my emergency fund. And we're going to do transfer from emergency fund for vet. And that happened on the 2nd. So track that. So now I'm down to $579 in my emergency fund. And back over here in transactions, I added an income, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here because I've already paid the vet down here. Okay, next thing, I had my student loans come out on the 2nd, and over here, I think we're going to have to split this out, so half of it is groceries and half is, or not half, but the remaining is groceries and then household. Okay, so down here I have $192, and that was to buy vinegar. After Hurricane Harvey hit, I had several friends whose houses have flooded in my area, so I'm doing laundry for one of them, and I'm basically letting their laundry soak in vinegar, water and vinegar, to kind of kill the bacteria, and it's a mixture, 2 cups of vinegar and tea tree oil to try to help kill some of the bacteria and everything that was in the flood water. It's my one way to help. And then the remaining was for groceries, to buy milk and cereal, so that way my mom and I could eat breakfast. And this Walmart visit was also split because $15 of it was for pet care to buy litter, and then the remaining was for groceries. So pet care was $15.67 and the remaining $11.30 for groceries. And all of the Walmart visits that I've done, and the next one that will be Dairy Queen, that was all leftover cash from August. So I'm still counting it because I'm taking the money out, but it's basically, I had some extra, about $40 extra, 40, 45, something like that, extra in cash at the end of the month. And Dairy Queen is a restaurant. And that's because around here, because of the flooding, our grocery stores have not completely stocked up on everything. So it was just a bad day at work, and it's like, what are we going to have? And I'm like, I have cash, let's go to Dairy Queen. So I got paid on the 7th. Woohoo! Yay! And I went back to the vet today to get cat food because she is on a special diet. And they only want her to eat this certain canned food that's $2 a can, I think. Yeah, because it was $26 today, so yeah. And now that everybody is starting to get back on track and everything, I received birthday money, I think on Thursday. I got money from my mom and my grandmother. very thankful for that. So I'm putting that into additional income, and it was a total of $500. So what I told myself at the beginning of the year when I was working my budget, I said that if I get any Christmas money or birthday money or holiday bonus, year-end bonus, if I get any extra money, I'm taking 20% of that, whatever it is, and using that 20% to buy me stuff. And then the remaining amount, the remaining 80%, goes towards a debt somewhere. So this $500, I'm going to take $100 and I'm going to buy, for any male subscribers, it's going to get a little touchy here, but the Thinx panties that are for, they're period panties basically, both my sisters have them and they swear by them. They aren't expensive upfront cost, but in the long run, it will save me money that I don't have to buy any feminine products. So it's basically the panties that you can wash and reuse each month instead of having to buy pads or tampons or any of that type of stuff. So, but they swear by them. They both have them, and they tell me that I need to get them. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some so that when I run out of my feminine products, that I have them on hand. I have the panties on hand and everything. And if I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some extra from the $100 that I'm taking as my 20%. There's a book that I want to buy, so I'm going to buy that. And if there's any extra money, then I'll figure out what I want to. I might buy another book or a TV show or something like that from Apple or iMovie, iTunes, whatever you want to call it. So that's my plan for my 10% of my birthday money. And then the $400, I am still up in the air on which debt I'm going to put that towards. One thing that has happened is that I went ahead and applied for another credit card, and the one that I found will give me a 0% on my balance transfer for 21 months, as long as I don't put any extra charges on that card or anything like that. So I was approved for the card, and I got the card the other day. When was it? I think Monday. Even though it was Labor Day, because of the flooding and everything, they were delivering our mail, because in my area they were not able to deliver mail the entire week, last week of August and beginning of September, until Labor Day they were able to get in there. So I got the card on Labor Day, and I went ahead and wrote out the check to do the balance transfer on my Visa card that has now a $3,400 limit, or not limit, but $3,400 balance, because I had put vet bills and things like that on there. And that's the one that I have the 25% interest rate. So I am hoping that the new credit card will take that full balance, that full $3,400 and change, and then that way I can, every single minimum payment that I'm making onto the new credit card will go towards that principal, and I can eventually close out this Visa card, or just kind of have it sit there, and I may put gas on there just so that, to try to get it to where we can negotiate to get a lower interest rate on there. But that's one that I put gas on there and then I'll automatically pay it. Put gas, things like that. So it's still up in the air on what I want to do with that. That is what my plan is on the extra birthday money that I received, and the things that have been happening behind the works and everything. I really did not want to apply for a new credit card, but when I saw where they could do the balance transfer 0% for 21 months, I had to do that, because just sitting here and paying $104 every single month, and only $20 of that $25 goes towards the actual principal, and all the rest of it goes to the interest. I can't do that anymore. I'm strapped for change, and I want to get out of debt quickly. So if I can have that credit card for 0% interest for 21 months, I hope to be able to knock that card out. And as it's standing now with all of my debts, the credit card and my car, after I make my credit card payment for this month, it will be lower than the Visa card. So I'm at the point where I think that if I make any additional money, I will put it towards the credit cards because that's something that I want to do. But it looks like I will be paying off my car first if I get any year-end bonus, Christmas money, and tax return next year. Through all of that, it looks like I'm going to be using I've switched on those because the car will have a lower balance now. So if I could get that paid off by the end of the year, which is highly doubtful, but I could get pretty close to paying off my car by the end of this year, which would be a year and a couple months before it's due. So that would be great because my car, I still have, I'm trying to think, next year will be 2018. So the I can't even think of the terminology. When I took out my car loan, it was for 72 months, and my 72nd month will be March or April of 2019. So if I could pay that car off a whole year and a couple months early, I will be so happy that's one thing. That car is mine. I don't have to worry about it ever being repossessed. Not that I have ever been that close because I've been making the payments on it, but just that fear. And I have my payments automatically set up so that they automatically come out. So I'm not ever late or anything like that, or past due or anything. But it's just that fear of, oh my God, someone's coming out to repossess my car. I don't ever want to have that happen. So having that done, hopefully I can get the credit card. Hopefully the full balance of the Visa card will switch to the new credit card. And then I can start, that balance can start getting chunked out with having a 0%. So everything that I pay towards the credit card will go towards the actual balance and nothing towards interest. So I'm hoping that in the next few months we will start seeing those start getting chunked away quickly. And the MasterCard I'm still working on, but that one I'm okay with having the balance that I have of $10,500 on it because it is at a 7.94. I think it's 7.94% interest. So I'm happy with that. My student loans are slowly going down. I'm trying to look to see. Oh, they're going down about $120 every single month. So, I'd like to see a little bit more because August it was $39,556. This month it's $39,433. So it's going down at least $100 every single month, which is good, but I'd like to see a majority, more of that going towards that. I'd like to be able to pay more so that more of it would be able to go to pay off the debts and things like that. So I know this has been a lot of talk with not a lot of stuff going on. So let me go through and go ahead and reconcile these so that we have a better grasp of 626.33. That is all. I'm keeping these all right now. Gas, I have not bought any gas yet because I have less than a half a tank of gas, but because I wasn't able to drive into work for a week, and then I had one day off this week where I didn't have to drive in, so I will have to get gas this coming week. I may actually get some tomorrow when I run out to the grocery store because I have a couple meetings this coming week where I have to drive almost to downtown, but not quite. Um, Groceries, I've done a few things on groceries, but that was all cash that was remaining, and I forgot to actually add up all the cash to see what was remaining. Or so I will get better at doing that. Go ahead and do this. I spent $171.64. 170. Come on. And let's actually just put that at 200. That gives me some extra money to go and, if you heard that buzz, the dryer just went off. But extra money to go get some more cans, because I think I only got 12 cans of food today, and we're only on the 9th, so that will only last a week and a half, thereabouts. So entertainment, fairly certain. Did I spend anything on? I don't think I have. Crafts, nothing. Household, I've done that. CAD, nothing. Personal care, I actually have some extra personal care money that was left over. So how much do I have left over? I have $8 left over from August. So I'm going to actually bump that $15 to add in the $8. So 15 and 8 is 23. And I know any of the math people out there were screaming at me going, 23, 23. I have to pull out my stupid calculator to figure out what that is. Okay. I'm going to keep that all the same for now. And keep all of my summer bills going. Ooh. I know in here, summer bills, because this month my electric and my water were both way over $100. So basically for my summer bills sinking funds, I have already pulled out. I've already paid my electric bill, and I think I've already set up my payment for my gas bill. But I know with the electric, I can't schedule the payment. I have to, when I go to pay it, it takes it out that same day. So for the summer bills, I'm taking out $135.64 out of this $242.69. This is why I have set up a summer bills sinking fund, because in Houston, I knew that I would, when I averaged out everything, my bills are much higher in the summertime than in the wintertime. So I averaged out the amount for water, electricity, and natural gas, and took that average, and that's what I budget every single month. And if I don't meet that budget, where say my electric bill is $49 and I budget $109 or $100, I then will move the $51 remaining from my budget over to the summer bill sinking fund. So that way, when the summer comes up, when I get an electric bill that's $174, I am not totally overwhelmed by that, saying, how am I going to pay $174 electric bill, $164 water bill, when living, basically paycheck to paycheck. So that's why I've set the summer bills sinking fund up, and that's why I maintain it still. And that is it for now. It says that I currently have $931.09 to budget. I know that I'm going to be doing, let's go down to lifestyle. I haven't priced out the underwear yet, but I'm just going to put it at 75 for that. And then for entertainment, do the remaining, out of the $100 that I wanted to use for, yeah, the $100 for my birthday money, $75 of it I will put towards the underwear, the clothing expense, and $25 to buy a book or iTunes or something like that. So that way I have it budgeted now in there. And then the rest of the money should go, not the rest, not the whole $831. $400 of it will go towards one of these debts. So I just don't know which one yet. And it may just go to the Visa card / the new card. Whatever. I'm still trying to figure out if that's gone through yet or anything like that. So I see that the battery on my computer is about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. If you are interested in watching me grow on my, if you're interested in continuing to watch me go through my debt-free journey, please join me next week for another budget update, and check out my video for the September budget, which I will be editing later today and getting it posted hopefully today. But check out the videos, and I am working on my video of my actual debt-free journey on how I started and kind of going through when I realized I was so far, how much I was in debt and the realization and everything. So join me when that gets posted. Thank you for joining me for my week 1 budget update for the month of September 2017. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, please check the little bell button next to where it says subscribed. That way you get notified every single time I post a video, and you will start getting getting notifications every single week, because I will start getting these videos posted every single week. So check back next week when I post next week's budget update, and that will be for September 10th. September 10th through the 16th. So see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.